Good evening and welcome to the monthly giveaway, the first giveaway of May. It's the 4th of May. It's the day you all know, the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. I've said it about 20 million times today. Any Star Wars fans out there, feel free to say it now. No? No one likes Star Wars in here? Just me then. Fair enough. Yeah, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. I'm sure you've already... Corvald's here. Come on, you can say it. All these fuckers won't say it. Go on, Corvald. No, that'll do. There we go. I knew we were looking for that. There we go. That'll do. If there were ever a day for that to be played, it's today. Anyway, here we go. Let's crack on. That's the first group. So we're going to have tonight, we are going to have 6 groups in the round 1 heats. There were 35 of you entered, which meant I had one group with an odd number. So group 3 will have one less person. The first round tonight, 2 people will get knocked out. So we'll crack straight on with it. You can see that's the first group. You've got Tyrion, Tyler, Draco. You've got Drome, one of our new members, Ochero, and Ashley. Let's get on with it. So obviously we always do the laps tracks. We're going to do the usual one, which is the paperclip for our round 1. I have 6 bots, and we're going to crack on so we can get rid of that music that's getting on everyone's tits, I'm sure, by now. Here we go. So, yeah, usual thing. We'll go through a full list of prizes when we get to top 10 shootout. Your first round, basically, you need to just get through it. So there's 3 heats and then the grand finale. Your first round, if you get knocked out in round 1, you get a 10 million IS bonus. If you're the race winner in round 1, you get a 25 million IS bonus. If you finish second, third, whatever, you get through, you don't get anything, but you get through to the next round, and that's all important because the prize pool increases as we go on. As we've got less laps in these, less race, less heats, less round 1 heats, I'm going to do 7 laps, I think, for this. No, we'll do 8. Fuck it, we'll do 8. It's a short track. Let's get on with it. So, top 4 go through, bottom 2 get knocked out. And like I say, because there is one group with one less person in, that means in one of the groups there'll only be 5 marbles, so only 1 person going out. But in the majority of the groups, it's the top 4 going through. You don't want to be in that bottom 2. Otherwise, you're going home with 10 million ISK, and that's it. Everyone who's entered wins something at least. That's the deal. Everyone who's entered wins something, and it's all for free. You don't pay anything for this. All for free. Just remember to claim your prizes when I put the results out in a week's time or so. As we start lap 2 already, yeah, it's a quick track, this one. I was thinking of upping the round 1 laps tracks because they usually go really quick. So how is everyone anyway? Is everyone okay tonight? Everyone looking forward to giveaway?
Good times.
Yay!
There we go. A bit more celebration. I can't believe how little people got on the May the 4th thing there when I announced it. I brought it up and no one said it. It was disgusting.
That's why Cantina was so appropriate.
Yeah, it was. Corval was so you dragged us out of the shit there, son. You honestly you saved this giveaway there by doing that. And for that, may you finish 5th or 6th and not get through the first round.
I never get through the first round.
Hey, this could be perfect. If you finish 4th and get through, may the 4th be with you. My God,
Oh, yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
That is good. My God, I like that. Anyway, lap 4 begins. We're already halfway through. Ochero is in the lead. If you're not seeing your name yet, you're thinking, where am I? Like I say, it's round 1. You're all split into different groups. It's all been randomised. All the names get split into different groups. There's no favouritism, anything like that. And you have to get through the top 4 in this first round. At the moment, Drome has not got much pace at the back. One of our new members. He's at the back at the moment. He's not doing great. He's back in 6th place at the moment. Still a few laps for him to try and catch up. Ochero marching off in the lead at the moment. But we have seen this on this track before. And don't forget, there is always the risk of the fire, the dreaded fire, which we don't want. Ochero's been caught up, actually, by the 3 behind, which is Draco, Tyrion, and Tyler.
I am skedaddling, good sir. I gotta go.
Oh, good, dude. Have a good one, dude. Oh, everything's well, like I say. Ochero... Oh, good, dude. Ochero in the lead. Tyrion and Tyler, your top 3, fighting out for the win. Drome's still at the back there, who's just had to leave us, bit sound of it there on Discord, which is a shame. Was that Drome who had to go? Sorry, I can't remember.
Yes, it was me.
Yeah, well, sorry, yeah. I forgot the voice, sorry. It looks like you're getting knocked out anyway, possibly, so it might be a good time to...
It's all good. I'm good with that.
We'll let you know. You'll get to... Oh, there you go. You've set on fire as well. You're definitely going out.
So
Sorry, Drome. Sorry, Drome. He could be the first person to get lapped in marbles as well. He could be the first ever My God, this is a debut, isn't it? This is a debut and a half. Ochero in the lead comes round to start the final lap. He looks like he's got this one in the bag for the win, unless something happens. Tyrion second, Tyler third, Ashley, and it's Draco at the back with Drome following behind, who looks like he might not. Oh, Tyrion's set on fire. This could change things. This could bring Draco into it. Draco might be getting through here. Tyrion looks like he might be going home early. Oh, it's going to be close at the back. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Draco actually hits Tyrion there. Drome won't get lapped, but he's guaranteed to finish last. Achero's going to take the win. So Achero wins the first race tonight. Tyler's going through. Ashley's going through. Who is going to be fourth? It's going to be so close. Draco looks like he might have just nicked that there on the final corner, but it's going to be close. We're going to have to go slow-mo because look at this. The first one at night. Oh, Tyrion's going to nick it online, look. Tyrion's just going to take it. There we go. Well done, Tyrion. Fights back on the last lap despite the fire and knocks Draco out. Unlucky there, Draco. Drome, unfortunately there, taking up the rear. Unlucky debut there from Drome. Hope everything's okay with your wife. I think it was you said it wasn't very well. So fingers crossed, all good for that. Let me just get my first results down. Belting first race though. Ochero, round 1 winner. There we go. You're through nicely into round 2. And then we have Tyler, Ashley, Tyrion. So it's Draco who gets knocked out on the line. Let me just copy these. And then Drome, who had a very unlucky debut there.
Hello.
Hello, Tyrion. Oh, you've joined just in time. Look at the results, dude. So top 4 go through. You got through by the skin of your teeth on that last lap there. By the absolute skin of your teeth. So
How long's the giveaway been going?
just started. That's the first heat. So you're in time. That's the first heat.
I see.
So you've got through to round 2 at least. But you set on fire with like a lap to go, and you dropped to like 5th, and then you put your battle back online, which was pretty cool. So the first group's complete. You've seen all the results. We're going to move on to the group 2. So there, like I said, there are 6 round 1 heats. And then we go to the round 2s and round 3s, and then we go to the grand finale. So you got Wham in this one. You've got Taz. You've got Edmund, everybody's favourite Edmund.
Edmund, winner of everything.
Edmund, well, he might mop up tonight. Agent A, and he's learnt how to reply to emails. Edmund, if you're watching this, it's great to see. You've been here a year and a month, and you've finally learnt what emails are. So well done. Dajo was always a big fan of marbles. Is he on with us tonight, actually? No, he's not on yet. He might pop on in a bit. Surprised Taz isn't on yet, to be fair. Maybe he's making dinner or something. AO. There we go. So lots. That's a big group of members there, isn't it? That's your regulars group. That. Look at that. All the names in the corp in that one that we regularly see. We're going to go back to the paperclip again, and we're going to do the same again. 6 bots. Here we go. I'm going to crack on again and see who gets knocked out in this one. I'm just going to set this one off. Same as before. Top 4 go through. Bottom 2 get knocked out. 8 laps again to decide it. Let's see what happens in this one. Wham, I think he's spending time with family, he said. So he might not be on at the moment. Someone else has just joined, I think. So welcome, whoever that is. Aaron, welcome, dude. Your race is still yet to take part. So I think you're in one of the next groups coming up. So yeah, split into groups of 6, like I say. Thank you, everyone, for entering. It's all free, so there's no reason not to. If you don't want to win something, don't enter. But I don't know why you wouldn't. Why do people not want to win stuff? Some people don't want to. Some people say, I don't want to win stuff. Maybe it's because they don't want to like get free stuff and like jump further in front of the game than they actually are. If you know what I mean. Maybe that's why. Can't understand it. Anyway, Dajo in the lead from Edmund, who's in 2nd. Agent Hijack, AO in 4th. Taz, Wham. I'm not going to say it. Wham, guess where he is? He's at the back. He'll be watching this later. He'll be like...
He'll be on fire later.
Well, if he sets on fire in this as well, I mean, he's already last. It can only help, can't it, really? Up front, so we're already on lap 3, coming through to start lap 4. This is why I hope the laps for this one, because they go very quick on this track. Gives us people a bit of a chance to recuperate. A little bit like Wham at the back, who's coming back. Currently, Taz and Wham would be going out of this. Your top 4 pulling away slightly as Edmund and Dajo fight for the first position. Calm down, lads. It's a 25 millionist prize. There's no need for this up front. Edmund, Jesus Christ. You're right, Corvald. He's after mopping up this and all now. He's learned how to win as Edmund. He's seen the emails. He's learned how to claim his prizes. He knows what he's doing, and he knows what he wants. It's that simple. Dajo's trying to stop him, though. Dajo comes back through on the line. Look at Agent Hijack in 3rd with a stupendous run off the final corner there. Comes right into contention and pops himself. nearly into the lead. Wham not making any inroads at the back. Neither is... Oh, Agent Hijack with the dreaded symbol, though. Maybe he's going too fast. Maybe he's going too fast. So that symbol comes up, but we have absolutely no idea what it is yet, even after 3 bumps. Has anyone worked it out yet? Is it just with the flame symbol that comes up? Is awesome.
Killed me.
Why is that?
I was eating and you did that. I was choking.
Did what? What did I do?
You're talking about you don't know what a symbol is. I thought it was funny.
Oh, there it is. There's the one we all dread. AO's
Um,
set on fire. AO's going to the rear. This has helped Taz up. Wham also will nip into 5th position. Lap 7 begins, the penultimate lap. Agent Hijack in the lead from Darjo. Edmund in 3rd. Taz now moves into 4th, meaning that would be the top 4 going through. But Wham's fighting back. It's going to be close between Wham and Taz for the final position through. Is AO out of it with that unfortunate flame there? One of our most successful winners of monthly giveaways. Looking like he's about to get knocked out in round 1. Oh, Hijack's on fire in front, though. This could change everything. This is going to take Wham and Taz both through, as long as they don't hit him, which they don't. That changes everything. Hijack, unlucky there. Looks like you're going out in round 1, along with AO. We've got 1 lap left to go. Unless anyone sets on fire in this first group of 4, I think this is on... Oh, but Darjo gets the symbol that we all dread. We don't know what it means, but it could change things. Here we go. Will he get through the final corner? He does. Darjo comes out in the lead from Edmund. Can Edmund take it on the line? No, he can't. There's your top 2. Taz and Wham fighting for 3rd and 4th. There's no need, folks. Just get through. There we go. Wham and Taz both make it through purely because AO and Agent set on fire. Disappointment for AO. Disappointment for Agent Hijack. Unlucky, folks. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But there we go. It is what it is. It is what it is. Some weeks you win, some months you win, whatever. Some weeks you don't. Round 1 winner is going to be Darjo. Well done. He's always a big fan of marbles. He loves his marbles, and he'll be happy to know that he's won. Like I say, if you win one of these races, you get a 25 billion-ish bonus. If you get knocked out, as AO and Agent have in this round, you get a 10 million-ish knockout bonus, and that goes up every time we go through the heats. It goes up. Sorry, the rounds, it goes up. So the further you get into it, the more you win, basically. Everyone wins something, though. Right. Let's go on with the next group. Anyone else join Discord? Not looking like it yet. Right, let's clear these names again, and let's get another 6 in. Oh, sorry, this group's going to be the group of 5. So this is the one where we had an awkward number. So in this one, we've got Dante, the deserter. Corval, there you go. So you only got Corval. You got into the luckier group, if you know what I mean. So you're in the one where there's only 1 position to get knocked out in. So this could be your good night.
Might have a chance for once.
You might have a chance for once. Kelsey's also in there, and we know how much he usually finishes last. So that's already 1 of them knocked out for you. Dr. Quantum is also in there. Let's go. Let's crack on the paperclip. Here we go.
Being a savage over here.
Oh, you've got to be. You've got to be savage. It's how it is.
A savage twin Kelsey for sure. My goodness.
If you haven't seen your name yet, there's still 3 more groups after this. So, what the hell's that name? Oh,
To be fair though, he had.
hang on. I need to go back. I
We've
left.
got an extra. We've got
Yeah.
an extra.
That's fucking Tyrion's fault. I don't know why it is. I don't know why it is, but it's Tyrion's fault. It's my bad. I didn't fucking type 5 in there like a noob. There we go. I wanted to do it while thinking, who the hell's that member? I don't remember copying and pasting his name. Right, there we go. That's better. We got 5 years. Right, so same again. But in this one, there's only 5 marbles because it was an odd-numbered group. So you get like a buy in this group, one of the members. So, yeah, you just basically got to finish in the top 4 in this one. So, Corfald, if you finish 4th in this is going to be absolutely amazing. Honestly, I might explode if you finish 4th.
Me too.
Just purely because it's Star Wars Day.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just all worked in that favour. So you've got to finish 4th for this one. You can't finish anywhere else. I don't want you winning. You got to finish 4th. And there you are. Oh no, but Dante's storming through on the outside. Early days yet though. Early days. Look, you're just building it up. I tell you what, we're building it up. Dr. Quantum, slow down, son. Give others a chance. Jesus Christ. Well, he's got extra lube on his marble because that's definitely going a bit faster than everyone else's. Anyway, you've definitely got something on there. It looks like a Tech 2 version as well, but it looks of it. Dr. Quantum, nearly the whole pit straight in front. And if he keeps that pace up, might end up lapping the entire field if he carries on at that rate. He's already half a lap in front of Corval. There we go. Lap 3, anyway, it's still early days. Dante, Ikariam and Kelsey would be getting through. I'd put your house on Kelsey setting on fire or something. Or just anything that you can shout rigged down the microphone to us. Dr. Quantum now has the entire pit straight to himself. Dr. Quantum, whatever you had for breakfast before you entered this race, please let some of us know, because that is absolutely insane. If you carry on at that pace, you are going to become the first ever marble to lap someone. I'm pretty sure. We've never had a marble be lapped in these races yet. So yeah, look, he's already half the track in front. Unbelievable pace.
Kelsey was pretty close that one time to getting lapped.
Yeah, he was that time when he sat on the start and finish line for ages doing nothing. So, lap 5, Dr. Quantum, Dante and Ikariam in top 3. Then we've got Kelsey and Corval. Look like they're going to be battling it out at the moment for the final position. Corval just waiting in the wings of Kelsey. Would be sad to see either of them get knocked out in round 1. Dante set on fire, though. This could change it all. Here we go. This is the problem. Even though you're in front, if you set on fire, he's going to be still somewhere there or thereabouts, though, because he had such a lead over 4th place. He's still going to be in that group. Corval sweeps through, takes 3rd now. Corval's took 2 positions in one corner there, which is beautiful. Gets him into 3rd place. He'll be happy to see that. 2 laps to go after this one. Dante now at the rear after setting on fire. Dr. Quantum still in the lead. Dr. Quantum, though, getting the symbol we all dread because we don't know what it means. It's the unknown symbol. Does it mean you're going to set on fire? Does it mean you're going to get a speed boost? Does it mean you're going to get some cheese? Who knows? Ikariam in 2nd place. Looked like he was closing the gap. I could eat some cheese. I've got some Mexicana in the fridge. Anyway, Dr. Quantum in the lead, looking strong and steady on the penultimate lap, about to start the final lap. We're going to keep an eye on this because this is going to be close in the background, though. These are the crucial positions as Kelsey now fights back to demote Dante. Dr. Quantum starts the final lap. As long as nothing happens to him, he's got this in the bag. Ikariam also looks like he's safely through. Again, touch wood if nothing happens. Corval in 3rd, just needs a steady lap, but look at the 2 behind. They're closing up. This is going to be really close for the final position on this last lap, as Dante recovers from his earlier problems and steams through on the inside. Gets a bad exit, though, which allows Corval to pull away from both of them. Kelsey going with him, Dante falling back. Dr. Quantum wins in the background there. There we go. Ikariam also coming across the line, as predicted. It looks like Dante could be getting knocked out. I can't see how he can close the gap to Kelsey off the final corner. He's trying it, though. He's fighting back. It's going to be close, but Kelsey gets through. Corval and Kelsey gets through. May the 4th be with you, Kelsey Black Nova. There we go. La, da, 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 da. So, round 1 winner there was never in doubt, really, Dr. Quantum, and then we had the round 1 knockout in that one. Only one knockout, which was Dante the Deserter. That's what you get for leaving and joining our Melissa's Corp. That's what you get. You deserve it, you swine. Right, let's add another one. Here we go. So we're back to 6 in this next race. Who's going to be in this next group? Like I said, they're all randomised there. So we've got Neuralon, or Neurleon, who is a new member to the Corp and on Discord with us. So you're in this group. We've got our regular Sane Kinson. Noir Widow, another regular. We have Melanie. Dognut, you're also in here on Discord with us as well. And Olive, you're also on Discord with us, and you're also in this group. So lots of Discord people on this group, which is nice to see. Thank you to everyone for joining Discord, by the way, and watching this with us. It's great to see so many of you on Discord. Fantastic. Hello, I am not sober. I also have no mic here. Who's that? Who's S? Why am I only seeing S? Is that Scythe?
What's the dog doing?
Can anyone see who the S is on? Yeah, it's Scythe. For some reason,
yes,
it just shows S ... for me. I mean, Wales.
Steve.
Yeah, there he is. In Wales.
In
What are you
Wales.
doing in a Wales?
In Welsh Wales.
He's supporting Mark Williams in the
I've been out
snooker.
of Wales.
Teddy Griffiths. Anyway.
Oh. Right. I usually also find myself out of these ones on the first round, so let's see if I can keep
What?
up the...
Well, I'm going to start the race, Olive, and there we go. Same again, but in this one, because there's 6 of you again now, all the remaining groups have got 6 again. We just had one group with an odd number because of the weird 35 entries. It was the only way I could do it. So yeah, in this one, you've got to finish top 4 again. Bottom 2 go out. So plenty of laps, though, 8 laps. So even if you're at the back now, as saying is, give it a chance. Look what happened in the last race. It looked like Kelsey, looked like Corval might have been going out. Then it all changed when Dante set on fire, so you never know. Early leader, though. I was going to say he's Millennium, but look, Dognut's charging across the line. A statement of intent there from Dognut as he comes into the lead. Is he going to do Dr. Quantum and just absolutely dominate the first heat? No, he's not, because Noir Widow gets a run, as does Millennium. Very close up front so far. Neuroleon in 4th coming through as well, our new member. Welcome, dude. Nice to see you on Discord for the month for the giveaway. Olive. It's not looking good at start, but there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time. You're just saving your tyres, you're warming up.
You'll be all right, Olive. You'll be all right.
Yeah, that's it. Don't panic just yet, Olive. Don't panic just yet. It's okay. It's okay. Don't forget, you've also got the because you're the fitting manager. You've also got the management bonus in your marble as well, where you got some weight reduction. So that will kick in later on. I promise, because it's rigged obviously for management. Apparently, this Dognut, you've got the same bonus as well, obviously.
I swear my little ball's going even slower than normal.
That's what she said.
You say that all the time.
Dear God. Millenny in the lead. We've got 3 behind. Who's just died in the background? Anyway, Dognut and Sane racing up to challenge Millenny there. There we go. Look at that. Neuralon just there in 4th at the moment, safely through. Noir Widow trying to catch up. Olive, you need to crack on now. We're already halfway through. It's getting a bit worrying now, Olive, I'd say. I don't like to say you might have already jinxed this, but I think the comment you made at the start did. Oh, Millenny's on fire, though. That's changed everything up front because Millenny has set... Thanks for that, dog. Millenny has just set on fire. He did that because he's got into lead. Millenny's just set on fire, which changes everything because that puts him into... Oh, saying... Oh, okay. Is that going to be the thing? Every time there's a fire now, you're going to do that? I'd like that, to be fair. That would be pretty good. Sane Kinston challenging Dog for the lead with 3 laps to go. The bottom 2 at the moment, Olive and Millenny. As Olive... Oh, our new member, Neuroleon, is on fire. Neruleon. I'm going to call you Neruleon. It's easier. That might be right, actually. Thalaire. We'll call you Thalaire. He's on fire. He's going to get involved, though. The bottom 4, very close. Very close. Top 2 have dominated this. They've gone. Sane and Dognut have gone. As long as they don't set on fire, they're through. 2 laps to go. Look at this bottom 4, though. Bottom 2 go out, remember. You've got to be in that top 4. So this is crucial now. Here we go. Olive, it's working. Keep doing it, Olive. It's working. You just made 3 places. Go on, son. Sane's also got the symbol now, well in the lead. But he's not actually on fire yet, so don't play that yet, Dogdo. Only if they actually set on fire. Look at Neruleon. He storms round the outside there. Moves into 3rd. Olive's going backwards, currently in the demotion zone. Here we go. It's Sane in the lead. Dognut in 2nd as they start the last lap. Dognut's struggling at the end at the moment, but he's got enough of a gap not to worry. Neruleon in 3rd. Looks like he's got enough to get through. Noir would currently go through in 4th. Olive, though, storming up the inside to try and take the position back. Does so as he goes in. Noir Widow has also set on fire. Who's at the back? That's one of them out for sure. That is one out for sure. Noir, unlucky there. You're on fire. This helps Olive and Millenny, who now can both fight for the final position to get through. Dognut struggling on the last lap there, like I said, but he's going to get through, as is Neruleon. Olive's going to make it because Millenny's had a bad final corner. Olive, it's going to work. You're through. There you go. You're safely through. Yeah, and he actually finished 4th. It's worked again. May the 4th. Millenny gets knocked out, as does Noir. Unlucky there, Noir, to set fire on the last lap. But that's how it goes sometimes. That was belting. Hi guys, I'm a little late. How much did I win already? Darjo, if you'd like to know, you got through your first round pretty safely. And you actually won your race as well. So, yeah, you did actually have a really good round 1. So, yeah. As you joined us, I thought I'd spoil that for you. I wouldn't tell you if you were later on, but... Because this is all recorded, obviously, for YouTube. But anyone that's joining us, just, you know, if you don't know, this is all recorded for YouTube. So, yeah, try not to say anything too dodgy. If you do decide to speak. Yeah, you won your round 1, Darjo. From what I remember, quite comfortably, actually, as well. Just like saying in that one. So that's the results sorted from that one. We've got 2 more round 1 heats, and then we're on to the round 2s. Going pretty quick it is tonight, so far. Yeah, oh, wow, indeed. I've just seen your comment. Okay, so I've learned I should not cheer for people. Have I been eliminated yet? Let me have a look, Scythe. No, you're in the final group, so there's 2 more groups yet until you're in. So, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, you're in the next group after this one. So, you've not been eliminated yet. Don't worry, dude. Don't cheer just yet, though. You might get eliminated. Right, in this group, we've got Blaze. We've got John Taggart. If you're on Discord or if you're watching this later on YouTube and you're not seeing your name thinking, why weren't I entered into this? Did you sign up? Because if you didn't, you don't get in. It's that simple. Make sure you sign up on Discord. I spam the link often enough, so everyone should have a chance to sign up in that 3 weeks that I give them. or whatever it was. Anyway, there we go. There's your next 6. Blaze, John, Phobos, Matt, Didgoodwen, and Padophile. We're going to go straight back to the same track. We don't use the same track for every race. Just the round 1 heats all get this track, and then we go to a different track for round 2 and so on. Flying through these tonight. Absolutely flying. Nice to see all of you on Discord, though. Really, really cool to see everyone on Discord. Yeah, that's cool. Nice to come and watch. That's what we want. We want people on Discord watching it live if you can. Try and do it at a time where everyone can get on. It's a bit awkward, obviously, with everyone in different time zones in the world, but try to do something around this time. It's actually an hour earlier this than I actually planned it to be, which is annoying. Because I did plan it for 8 o'clock Eve time, but then forgot that I'm on daylight saving in the UK, and it was actually meant for 8 o'clock my time. I would have done it at 8 o'clock Eve time anyway. I don't really care if it's 8, 9, 10 o'clock my time, but I want to watch the Formula 1 in a bit, so I wanted to get off after the giveaway and watch that. So yeah, there's a bit of an anomaly tonight. Anyway, wow, really close on the first lap of this one. So yeah, this is the penultimate group. There's only one more group after this. Did Wham lose yet? No, Wham's got through as well. Wham got through his round as well. I'm just looking at the results while people are asking. Sorry if you're not following the race right now. I had to wrestle 3 sheep for this connection. Right, I'm not going to read any more of that because I don't know where that's going to go. Phobos, Matt Richards, Padophile moves into 3rd. Blaze did go when storming on the outside. John Taggart currently in the final positions, but it's early days. We're not even halfway through yet. Let's keep an eye on it. Bottom 2 go out as usual. Remember, if you get knocked out, you still get a 10 million ISK bonus. If you win the race, if you win any of these heats in round 1, you get a 25 million ISK bonus. When we go to round 2, that basically doubles. So you get a 50 million ISK bonus if you win a race, and you get 25 million if you get knocked out. So, yeah, as we go through the rounds, you just win more and more, basically, regardless if you get knocked out or not. And if you get to the top 10 shootout, as you may have read in the mail, you're guaranteed at least a prize worth 100 million ISK. And I think the 10th place prize is about 170, 180 mil this month. So you actually get nearly 200 million ISK if you finish last in the top 10 shootout. Someone who's not finishing last in this race, if he carries on how he's doing, is Phobos, who's well in the lead at the moment, pulling away, doing a bit of a Dr. Quantum impression here and dominating his race. Matt Richards in 2nd, did good. John Taggart, Padophile. John Taggart's had a good lap. He's moved from the back to 4th. As I say, that gets demoted to 5th from Padophile. Blaze at the back looks like he's the one that's struggling in this so far. Not got much pace, but sometimes you don't need it. You just need a little bit of luck if some people set on fire. Phobos in the lead. We've got 3 laps to go. Very quick races, these heats, these early heats. Battle for 4th and 5th is interesting as Padophile takes John Taggart. John Taggart tries to fight back on the exit and does so, retaking the position. Good battle there for the final slot through. Top 3 safe at the moment as long as nothing happens to them, i.e. the fires. Phobos starts the penultimate lap. Looking good for the 25 billion ISK bonus. Oh, and as I say, Blaze sets on fire. There we go, dog. There's the sound. And John Taggart as well. Both of them in one lap. In the space of half a lap, John Taggart and Blaze both set on fire. This is going to change the result massively. Blaze was already struggling at the back, to be fair to him. It looked like he wasn't going to get through anyway, so it hasn't really changed it for Blaze. But who it has ruined it for is John Taggart. He needs now a miracle. He needs someone to set on fire in front, and Phobos has got a symbol. It's not the fire symbol, but he's got a symbol. I don't think Blaze... He's got it again. Oh, this could be a killer if he gets it now, but I don't think he will still lose out. I don't think there's enough time for the others to catch up. Blaze is just going to avoid getting lapped here. Phobos on the final corner! The final corner! He's going to lose the win, but I think he's got enough of a gap to John to still get through. I think he's still got enough of a gap. Yeah, he has. Didgoodwen takes the win. Matt Richards 2nd. Padophile 3rd. Phobos is going to just take it despite setting on fire. Unlucky there, John. Unlucky Blaze. John just didn't have any pace in that race, unfortunately, to challenge the leaders. Blaze had absolutely nothing and was in a blaze at one point because he set on fire. There we go. Brilliant. People, are you making a good appetizer of F1? Oh, yeah, there you go, you see. There you go. The Murray Walker of YAG Federation, as it were.
And who that? Frampton's Greasy Hair. What a name. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you indeed for the follow. Round 1 knockout, we had Blaze and John Taggart. Unlucky there, guys. Always sad to see people that can make it live on Discord. No favouritism, but it's just nice if people on Discord get through because they can cheer their marble on, as Olive did in one of his round 1 races earlier and managed to get through. The cheers gave him half a second a lap at least, I would say. Did good when, did good now, because he's won his first race. Right, we're going back to the main menu. We've got the final group going.
Here it was everything.
True Ferrari style race, yeah. But you didn't crash on the formation lap like Leclerc yesterday, so that is one thing.
Amazing drive.
Indeed. Right, let's go. Here we go. So, the final group of Heat 1. Bistel. We've got Sudut Enchaloon, who's come back to the game after a bit of a break. Welcome back, Sudut. Nice to see you back in the corp. One of our members who's given us a lot of donations in the past. Really, if you ever won a prize in the past, there's a good chance it might have come from Sudut Enchaloon, because he's given us a lot of donations over the years, which is always welcome. If you do want to donate to any of these giveaways, if you want to give us anything, help us out, feel free. It's all very welcome. It'll all go into the kitty, as it were, or the community pot, as it's now known. And that all gets used in things like the special giveaways, the Christmas giveaways, things like that. It all gets built up. The monthlies I usually just fund myself. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. The last Heat 1 race. Here we go. Let's get up here. Obviously, there's no obligation. Don't feel like you have to. I just want to put that in there. So there's no obligation to donate. No one ever has to donate. You can win as many prizes as you want, and you're never expected to give anything back. It's absolutely fine. Here we go. So the last heat of round 1, and our new members in this one. We've got Cisco Bellotti, who's on Discord with us. Cisco taking the early lead. We've got Sudut Enchaloon. We've got Clam Snooters, Bistel, Scythe, and Oxnard. Scythe, also one of our new members. This will be his first monthly giveaway. He's on Discord with us. Cisco with the early lead, though. Mushroom. Yep, Cisco in the lead early on from Sudut Enchaloon. I'm presuming that's Enchaloon making the Discord sounds there, cheering his marble on. Just give me a second. I just need to turn my Discord down a little bit. That'll do. 10% will do. Don't mention Ferrari, please. Yeah. Sorry, let me get back to the race. There we go. Sorry for skipping that one. There we go. Lap 3 begins. Cisco, you're taking a big lead. You're doing your best to do a McLaren impression at the moment because you're storming into the lead. Oxnard, second. Scythe, third. Oh, that is the thing. If anyone is actually a Formula 1 fan or a motorsport fan, one thing we don't do on Discord is like spoilers and stuff, so just avoid posting results if you ever see a race before someone else or something. Because that's definitely happened to me in the past. And I hate that. Cisco's about to lose the lead as Oxnard storms through on the outside, but you're still in a good position. Remember, top 4 go through, so just top 4 and you're safely through to round 2. That's all you need to do in this. You don't have to worry about winning. You don't have to finish about 2nd, 3rd, 4th. It don't matter. Don't matter. Just get through the top 4 and you're going forwards. Exactly. May the 4th be with you. Halfway through the race already, Clam Snooters looks like he's struggling. He was safe in 4th, but Bistel's now about to come through, swooping round the outside as he does. There he goes. Takes 4th position. Can Sudut Enchaloon follow him through to make it into 5th position? No, he gets a bad run off the final corner. In the lead, it's Oxnard and Cisco going, and also Scythe is catching up in 3rd. It's actually even gaps between the top 3 or 4-ish at the moment. And then quite a big gap back to Clam. But Bistel's had a really poor exit there off turn 2. That's really bad. That's going to really help Clam Snooters back there trying to get into 4th, and he does so. Cisco also looking like he's going backwards a little bit there, falls to 3rd position. Scythe, though, just with the better pace at the moment. Lap 6 begins, still 3 to go, plenty to change. Clam Snooters now at the rear, so he's not having a good time at the moment. Enchaloon gets back into 5th position. Bistel pulling him back away now in 4th. Can he get away from the pack behind? He wants to finish where he is. That's all he needs. 4th position, get through. Enchaloon and Clam Snooters need to get after him because it's getting late on now. Scythe, with that pace that we mentioned a lap ago, goes across the line side by side with Oxnard, takes the lead as we go into the penultimate lap. He's looking for that 25 million ISK bonus and his ticket through to round 2. Cisco, though, coming back, but also coming under pressure from Bistel. The good news is for Cisco that there's quite a big gap back to Enchaloon and Clam Snooters behind, so he's still safe, even if he falls to 4th position. And he looks like he's going to, because Bistel's got some serious pace there. No, actually, he comes off the corner pretty well. Well done there. That's a good exit there, Cisco. Top 4, very safe. The bottom 2 are out of this at the moment. Unless anything befalls the top 4 at the moment on this last lap, I can't see how the bottom 2 are going to get in. So basically, you just don't want to set on fire now. Don't set on fire, top 4, and you're through. Oxnard comes off the final corner. Scythe can't quite do anything about it. Or can he? We come to the line. Look at this. This is going to be really close. This is going to be really close. A lot closer than it actually looks right now, I think. Because Oxnard's not got the pace as we come to the line. Scythe's come in. Can he make it? I don't think he's going to make it. Is he going to make it? That is close. Oh! Oxnard just takes the win there on the line. Cisco third, Bistel fourth, a struggling fourth actually. Clam Snooters and El Shaloon look like they're getting knocked out at the back, unfortunately. There we go. That's your round, your Heat 6 result as it is. Round 1 winner is Oxnard. Well done, Oxnard. Round 1 knockouts, unfortunately. That's Liam joined. Clam Snooters, there we go. Let's save that. Right, on to round 2. So close indeed. So close indeed. But again, it was only a 25 million list bonus, so it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world if you don't win. Right, let me sort out the group 2s now. So this needs to be, from what I worked it out as, let me just get my little picture back up. So it needs to be groups of 8. So I need to put 8 in these ones. And then we would lose 2 again, I believe. Yeah, so it's going to be 2 going out in these again as well. So let me just work this out. So Tyrion is the first person into this group. Then we have Tyler Reena. Tyrion! We have Ochero64, who won his first race. We have Ashley Mikhailov, who got through. That's the first group. It sounded like one. It was a very good impression of one. Wham Wham Alden also made it through, unfortunately. Taz got through. Edmund got through. And who else made it? We had Dajo, who got through. He was a round 1 winner. He gets through. So that's your first round 2 heat. There are 3 round 2 heats. And obviously we go for a different track now. We usually go for the Delta for round 2. So we're going to do that again. Because it's always a good track. Let's go. And in this one, like I say, it's a 25 million ISK. Sorry, it's a 50 million ISK prize if you win the race. And if you get knocked out, you get 25 mil. So everyone wins something, even if you get knocked out. Right, we're going to do on this one, we'll do 8 laps again, sorry, because there's only 3 heats. So we'll do 8 laps. So good luck. Bottom 2 go out. So you've got to finish in the top 6 in this one. Top 6 go through to round 3, where the money really starts to get big. You what, sorry?
Revenge of the Sixth.
Very good. Very Star Wars thing. Do you know, I wish I could have done this like more Star Wars thing. If it had been like the giveaway on the wheels, like we do on the weekly giveaway, I'd have done like a really big Star Wars theme thing or something. But on the monthly, there's no way I can edit these tracks or anything like that. So I couldn't really think of anything else to do apart from just say May the 4th loads of times. Which has really got repetitive. Look how close this is up front. This fucking thing every week gets in way on this track. Move! Look how close this is up front already on. We've got a big gaggle of marbles all together. Right, top 6 go through, and like I say, once you start getting to round 3, the ISK starts to ramp up, because if you win the round 3 races, you get 75 million ISK. If you get knocked out in round 3, you get 50 million ISK. So, yeah, when you start getting through these races, you start to earn some serious ISKs then. And remember, it's all for free. No one has to pay for these entries, anything like that. There's no tickets, all like that. Oh, and some of you, 3 people this week, sent me tickets for weekly giveaway that didn't actually exist. So I've sent all your ISK back. Whoever, if you sent a ticket, if you sent 10 mil to me for the weekly giveaway, it's all been sent back. Don't worry, you got your money back. Because there's no weekly giveaway this week. But there will be next week.
Corp donations.
Corp donations, yeah. There will be eventually when I forget. But Taz, speaking of Taz, he comes on Discord, he takes the lead. Just one note on that as well. The weekly giveaway will return next week, and it's going to be 50% off tickets plus 50% off tax for the week, because Olive's bought them both. He bought them about 2 weeks ago, but I could never fit it into the schedule. So we're going to start with May with a 50% tax reduction in the Corp, and plus 50% off weekly giveaway tickets. So you'll see that mail come out over the next few days. Another email, I know. Anyway, we're already halfway. Let's focus on the race. We're already halfway through. Taz in the strong lead. Gets through the line. There we go, Tyler. Oh, Tyler Reena, as we mentioned him, gets the symbol. That's not quite the fire symbol. The symbol we don't know. What does it even look like? Is it a skid? Oh, there we go. Now he's set on fire. He's got the full symbol. Edmund gets through. Tyrion goes through. Wham, Ashley. Ochero hits him. That's not good.
Using behind me. I released the oil loop.
I call it the Ford symbol because it's about ready to die.
Okay. Yeah. Taz's slick symbol, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is.
The oil slick symbol. That didn't help Ochero through any of that, because Ochero actually hit the stationary marble of Tyler, which actually cost him a lot of lap time. He's still in a position to get through, but he's got Dajo all over him at the back now. Dajo, who is with us on Discord, will be frantically cheering his marble on I'm sure. Wham sets on fire. It's happened. Tradition strikes once again. Wham set. Oh, and he gets hit. Achero hits the 2 marbles that set on fire. Achero's hit them both. Yep, there's Wham. Wham, you're on fire again, my friend. There's still a chance, though. We're only on the penultimate lap. Taz, though, is absolutely done. Ashley's set on fire. There we go. It could help. It could help the back, too. 3 fires in one race. What even is this? Ashley's set on fire, but gets going pretty quickly. He gets going pretty quickly. Can Tyler and Wham close up? We're going to take at the lead because Taz is about to start the final lap. He's absolutely dominated this. Taz, unless you set on fire, you've got this one in the bag. Tyrion and Edmund also getting through. A comfortable gap back there to Achero and Darjo, who will be going through currently, along with Ashley, who's struggling after his fire. Wham's coming back at him as we start the final lap. Wham's trying to come back. Tyler looks like he's out of it in 8th. I don't think he's getting back into this. Wham's trying to come back at Ashley. The leader, Taz, is coming around. I'm trying to keep an eye on everything here, folks. Bear with. We'll keep an eye on the back in a second. Taz is coming across the line. He's going to win it. We know 2nd and 3rd's getting through. 4th and 5th's getting through. We need to focus on Ashley and Wham. Can Wham do anything about Ashley? It doesn't look like it. I think you're going out, Wham. I think you're going home early. It looks like you're not going to make it. Yep, there we go. Ashley gets through. Wham! Kelsey, celebrating Kelsey there. His partner in crime is out in round 1. There we go. Kelsey's extremely happy about that. Brilliant. Wow, Edmund's joined us. Welcome, Edmund. Edmund, what are you doing on Discord? What is going on? Edmund's on Discord, everyone. Can you believe it? No, I can't either. Round 1 winner. It's going to be round 2 winner. No. Round 2 winner is Taz. Absolutely dominated that race, Taz. That was
How many of us are here on Discord? It's unreal. It's wonderful.
wow, I know, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 people on tonight. Nice to see you all. This is most we've had in a while, so great to see. Of course, you all turn up when something's free. I'm not stupid. I know, I don't get that. I'm not stupid, though. I know everyone's just here because it's all fucking free. Right. It's giving away free shit. Let's get on Discord.
4 a.m. for Edmonton.
Yeah, but you don't have to be here to win.
4 a.m. for Edmund. Wow, that is dedication, Edmund. That is dedication. I've got to say, well, you got through anyway, Edmund. You finished 3rd. You've got through, so you're into the next round, my friend. Can't sleep yet. 4 a.m. That's like me, dude. Right, let's get to the next group. That's your first group. You've seen the results. We're going on to the round. Heat 2 of round 2. Let's get the names in this one. Let's see who's going through. So if you got in the top 6 in that last round, you're already through to the next bit. So Corvald is going to be the first in this group. We've got Icarium 3. We have Kelsey Black Nova also in Discord with us. Dr. Quantum. And then there should be another 4 from this next group. We've got Nerillion, who got safely through his heat. We have Sane Kinson, who won his first 1 heat. And then we've got Dognut and Olive. And I need to just double check something now to make sure these last groups give me the 8 that I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, it's worked out perfect. The maths work out. There you go. That's your next 8. As we go back to the Delta, same again. It's going to be 8 laps. Let me just get rid of this in the background. There we go.
Kelsey.
Well, now's the time to start cheering. Here we go. 8 laps, 8 marbles. Only 6 of you are going through, though. Bottom 2 are going out once again. Let's see what happens this time. This is for a place in round 3. Round 3, I'll just quickly minimise a second, so just ignore me a second. Round 3 are going to be 2 heats, and there are going to be 9 marbles in both, and we would lose 4 of the marbles to make out the top 10.
What the hell? Last?
Only just at the moment. Don't worry. It'll get there. It's a long race. Corval's in the early lead. Olive's right with him. Dognut and Kelsey, they're your top 4. But a couple of laps to let it settle down first. We'll see what happens. So don't panic too early. It's Sane at the back pulling away, but don't worry too much. Fire, yeah. It's bound to happen. We had 3 set on fire in the last race, so it's bound to happen in this one. Olive, though, in the early lead. Olive, who looked like he wasn't going to get through his round 1 heat, but somehow managed to get through with the help of the fires. and some late race cheering. He's cheering, definitely give him a second a lap at least. Kelsey right there, Icarium coming through the middle to take the lead, it looks like, as we start lap 3. Bashes his way through Olive. No need for that, Icarium. Just calm down a bit, son. Calm down a bit. Corval in 4th, Dognut, Dr. Quantum. They're your current top 6 that will be going through. Nerillion and Sane would both be going out currently, but we're not even at half race distance as I get stuck once again in the blimp. I'm not pressing B. I'm not doing it. This is my race. I'm not being ordered round by a blimp. Icarium in the lead.
Tell him what to do.
Yeah, how dare you? I'm the CEO. Thank you very much. Who the fuck do you think they are? Disgusting. Icarium, Olive, Kelsey, Corval, Dr. Quantum, Dognut, Nerillion, and Sane is your order at the moment. Lap 4 begins. We're halfway through the race. Bottom 2 remain the same. Yeah, they've closed up a lot there, the bottom 2, but they lost a lot. Well, Nerillion especially. Olive still in the lead. Takes the lead from Icarium, who looked like he was going to try and get away, but hasn't quite managed it. Now looking like he's struggling for pace. Top 4 pulling away slightly, but look at Dr. Quantum and Corvald on the outside there. Both working together really nicely there, both utilising the slipstream pretty well and bump drafting each other forwards. Sane Kinson's got a symbol that you don't want to see. Just as he reattaches himself to the back of the group, he's got it again. Just as he gets to the back of the group and reattaches himself to the main group, he gets the symbol you don't want to see. Hasn't set on fire yet, though. Hasn't set on... No, there he is. We said it. There we go, Sane. He just got to the back of the group and he's on fire. That's unbelievable. Corval stretching his legs up front now. His Scottish legs. They're now starting to run a little bit faster because he's getting away in the lead. Will anything happen to him, though? Corval never has any luck in these marbles races. I'm sorry to say it, Corval, but if I jinx it now, you can slap me. You don't live too far away. I'll give you my address and you can come and slap me. It's fine. Dr. Quantum, Olive, Icarium all battling fiercely there. Nerillion, Dognut, Kelsey there attached to the back. Sane miles behind now. Unless anything happens to the people in front, I don't see Sane getting through. In the danger zone currently is Dognut. Corval gets the symbol of death, but is he going to set on fire? Oh, it's going to be teaser now if he does. This will be awful. I think you might have enough of a... Oh, he has! He actually has! I don't believe it.
He's on fire!
Corval, can you get going, though, before these catch up? If it's a quick fire... Oh, no, it's a long one. It's a long burn. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. You've still a chance, though. There's still one more lap to go. Olive storms into the lead. Nerillion, it has come through to second from the back. Icarium, Dognut, who was in the danger zone, is now 4th. Dr. Quantum, Kelsey now is in the final position. Corvald has lost all that momentum, so much so Sane's catching him up. Corvald needs a miracle on this. Like, he needs Kelsey or Dr. Quantum to set on fire. If any of the leaders set on fire, I think it's too late. Olive and Nerillion, who's come from nowhere in this, is actually now in the lead. Can Olive do anything about this late race charge that Nerillion's put on him? Let's see. We go to the line. It's going to be really close, actually. Really close. Really, really close. But not close enough. Nerillion takes it on the line. Well done, Nerillion. You've won your round 2 race. Dr. Quantum goes through. Kelsey goes through. Corval and Sane, unlucky at the back. Corval, you look like you had it. It actually did. I actually jinxed that, didn't I? I can't believe it.
Rigged.
Corval, if we ever do meet, you got permission to just slap me in the face. It's absolutely fine, honestly. Round 2 knockout. I'm sorry to say. I almost feel embarrassed to say. Corval. Sane Kinson, who won his first race, gets knocked out in round 2. That's rather cruel. Nerillon, new to the Corp, new to Marbles, new to our giveaways, has won his round 2 race, which is a 50 million ISK prize, don't forget. So, Nerillon, if you're a new player to the game, that 50 million ISK could come in very handy if you're new. So, who's played that? Right, sorry, I was just checking something. Right, the last 8 now in this group, and then we get to round 3. So it's round 3 and then the grand finale at the end. So we're nearly there. We're nearly there. If you're still in the race, then good luck. Let's see. Phobos is the first person on this list. Matt Richards also there. We have Did Good Wen, who did very good in his first race, because he won it. Padophile also on there. Wish he'd change his name. Bistel. Like playing Eve with Savile. Bistel. Cisco also in there, managed to get through. Another new member. We've got Scythe, who's a recent member. And Oxnard, who won his first race. There you go, that's your last 8 for round 2. Let's crack on with it. Back to the Delta once again. 8 laps more to sort out the final group who's going through. Use the ISK for marble upgrades. Yeah, yeah. Maybe we could do like a. The thing is, I don't think I can. I don't think I can actually affect it. Despite what people say, I can't actually affect the marbles. I can't change like the ballast or anything like that, or how slippery you are. Despite Wham shouting rigged every time I launch these races, or Kelsey if he gets knocked out. Same again.
Hey, what?
Rigged.
You shouting rigged whenever your marble gets knocked out, blaming me for editing the marbles or something.
No, no, no. I'm not the rigged one. You know who that is. Rigged.
Listen to it in background.
That was wonderful.
Has that ruined your Sunday, Wham? That has it really put a salt in your Sunday?
His comment was bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, not appropriate for YouTube, Wham. I'm glad you got knocked out for that. It's disgusting. There's children watch this. There's a child's bike outside. Change your language. Thank you. Right, Bistel in the lead. Lap 2. We're coming to start lap 3 already. It goes very quick. At the back at the moment, Cisco's struggling, it looks like, but there's still plenty of time left. We saw what happened in the last race. Korvad looked like he got it in the bag and ended up at the back, so don't worry too much early on if you're not... Remember, it's top 6, so you've got to be in the top 6 to go through to round 3. Scythe currently booking his place well and truly in round 3 on lap 3 as he's in the lead. But Matt and Phobos still too close behind to say it's comfortable. In fact, look at that. As soon as I say it, they close the gap. Padophile 4th, did good, and Bistel. It looks like it. Cisco moves through back into 7th. Oxnard falls to the rear. So hopefully we don't get much field spread in this one. We actually have a close race, like you say, Taz, because so far they've been a bit run away, to be honest, most of the victories. Scythe in the lead, or he was, because Phobos launches it down the inside. Somehow gets away with that audacious manoeuvre and takes the lead. Matt Richards, though, takes the outside line and says, I'll take the convenient line, and takes the lead. Conveniently takes the lead. Padophile with some pace there in the midfield as well. It's all changing, corner to corner. Every single corner we go through, there's a different leader. I think we've had 5 different leaders this lap. There's only 3 corners, so work that one out. Padophile in the lead as he starts lap 5. At the back, it's still Oxnard, but look, there's not even 2 seconds between you. Oxnard, though, as I say that, gets a symbol. He's on fire. That's taking him out of the running for now. It could still change, though, because the pack was so close to him. If anyone else sets on fire, he could still get back into it. As Phobos gets triple symbols in 1 lap. I've never seen that before. But he's still running. He's still there in 4th. He doesn't look any slower. Maybe there's something on the marble. We've never looked. Is there actually something on the marble? No, there's nothing. What is that symbol?
It just looks like it's an overspeed symbol.
Yeah. I thought it meant it sped you up when we first saw it. Like, you either get set on fire or you speed up, but it doesn't seem to work like that. I mean, he's going fast now, but it's not because of the symbol. Look at this. Battle for the lead. 3-way fight, 4-way fight. Did good joining in. Scythe right there as well. Cisco struggling in 7th. That's not looking good, Cisco. You've got 2 laps to try and get back into this because you're becoming very detached from the group in front. But it only takes 1 marble in front to set on fire and you'll still go through. Oxnard looks like he's lost too much ground now. Looks like he's lost interest in the race as well after that fire. And why wouldn't you, to be fair? He was already struggling as it was, and a cruel twist of fate sets him on fire, takes him out of the running. But we've seen stranger things happen. Bistel in the lead as on the penultimate lap we go into the final lap almost. Padophile 2nd, Matt Richards, Phobos, did good when your top 5. Scythe now becoming a little bit detached. Cisco closing the gap. Still could be a battle for the last position here. There isn't a battle for first at the moment because Bistel's disappeared in this one. Padophile, though, does get a good run off T2. Very good run. Closes the gap significantly as we go into T2. Or T3, T4 as it is. Yeah, it's going to be close for the lead. Let's have a look at the back. Scythe, Cisco, I don't think it's going to change. I think the result's set in stone for the final few positions. Bistel's going to take the win. He takes the 50 millionist bonus. Phobos of Padophile comes through. Matt Richards did good when, and Scythe. There were no extra fires, just Oxnard at the end setting on fire. Cisco's going to get knocked out. You're getting a 25 millionist bonus, as is Oxnard. Unlucky there, folks, if you got knocked out.
Formation lap, everybody.
You what, sorry?
Formation lap is happening right now.
What's that? Oh, don't tell us though. I'm watching it afterwards. So
I won't tell you. No,
if you can keep your mics muted or whatever, if you're watching that. Right, yeah. So let's have a look. Who got knocked out in that? Anyone spoils it, you're getting banned from Corp. Oxnard.
Who's your favorite driver in this race?
Yeah, fuck you. Oxnard gets that. Cisco also, unfortunately, they're knocked out. Unlucky dude. But you do get a 25 millionist bonus. And Bistel was the round 2 winner. Let's have a look. Bistel, 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 where are you? Where art thou, Bistel? There you are. Right, round 3. 2 round 3 heats to go, and then we're in the grand finale. And in this one, there'll be 9 marbles in both groups, and we will lose 4. It gets a bit harsher now. We'll lose 4 marbles in these. Tyrion again got through. He hasn't won anything yet, but he's still here. He's in round 3. Ochero also there. We've got Ashley also getting through. One was knocked out. Just thought I'd reiterate that. Taz also there, round 2 winner. Edmund, not won anything so far, but he's still there. He's still on the list.
Say it again.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Get out, well. Icarium. Kelsey also in the race, to the distaste of Wham. Dr. Quantum also there. That's your first 9. Just bear with me 10 seconds. Right, there we go. Let me just check, make sure there's 9 in the others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, perfect. Right, there we go. So that's your next 9. We're going to go to a different track again now. So what track what track does everyone want to see for round 3? We sometimes do the Sabre.
Yeah, the Saber's good.
Should we do the Sabre? It used to work alright, didn't it? Let's do the Sabre then. Let's go. So this will be a slightly longer race to sort out the next few positions. So in this one, if you win a race in this one, it's a 75 million ISK bonus, and if you get knocked out, you get 50 million ISK. So in these races, you really do win a nice bit of ISK. We're going to up the laps on this one. It's going to be a 10-lap race, so slightly longer. Slightly longer races as we go through. You got to earn your money when you get through these. So we set off. Remember, so it's the top 5 in both of these races that go through. We lose 4 marbles in each of these races to give us 2 5s and a top 10 shootout. That's what we were looking for. So you got to be in the top 5. So quite harsh in these ones. If you're in the bottom 4, you get knocked out. 10-lap race, so it's quite a long one. It's about 10 minutes at least. So settle in, get a cup of tea, get a few biscuits, something. Settle in if you're in these. Enjoy the race. Don't worry too much early on if you're at the back, because this track has a habit of you can see with the way the corners are on this, it means that there's a lot of changes through the positions. So don't worry too much early on. Dr. Quantum, though, who's dominated his first race tonight, got through at round 2, got through at round 3. He's trying to do a disappearing act already in this. But the guys behind are not going to let him. There we go. But he is. Look at him. Look at the lead he's got. Already on that one. Looking good. Icarium at the back. We'll let it settle down for a few laps before we start getting really serious about the positions and stuff, because it's going to change as this guy's enjoying the race with us. Look, there he is. He's enjoying. Actually, I'm saying he's enjoying. He looks so angry. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, dude. Is that Wham? That's Wham right now, isn't it? So the Wham marble is very angry. Dr. Quantum still in the lead and pulling away even more so. And you can still set on fire in these, don't forget. So just be careful of that, because in these races, the gap in this field doesn't extend that much. This track doesn't let gaps extend generally. So if you set on fire in this, it really is a disaster. So yeah, let's hope we don't see anyone setting on fire. We'd like a nice close affair up front. Currently, Dr. Quantum, Taz and Daju are your top 3. Battling for 4th is a whole host of names. Tyrion right in there as well. Ochero, Edmund there as well. Remember, top 5 go through. So you've got to be in that top 5. And at the moment, if that finished like that, that would be very hard to call. Apart from Dr. Quantum, who is consistently pulling away at the moment. He's breaking all the limitations of this track and pulling away. The tradition is out the window. As I say that, Taz does close the gap there. Taz closed up quite a bit there, to be fair. So, yeah, this is what I mean. The gaps don't appear in this. And the race is going really fast already. We're on lap 3, coming around to the end of lap 3. So 10 laps seems like a lot, but it really does go fast. Especially if your name's in the groups and you're thinking, I need to get through this and win. You want it to go as quick as possible if you're in the lead. As is Dr. Quantum. At the back, still Icarium, but he's still on the back of the group. There he is. We'll do a little flyby at the line this time. Here we go. Let's do it. Here we go. We'll do a little side-by-side fly. We've got Dr. Quantum there. There you go, down the back straight. And we'll watch him across the line as we start lap 4. Here we go. If you want to do impressions of cars, that's fine. Dr. Quantum, Taz, a chair comes through. There you go. Perfect. There we go. Very realistic sounds there is right across the line. We'll do one of them in the next race as well. And Kelsey and everyone else can do their car impressions again. Dr. Quantum's lead is evaporated as Taz comes up the inside and says, you know what? I'm having this race. I've dominated. He has. Look at the gap he just got off that corner. What did you do there, Taz? That was unbelievable.
Looking at a first gear.
Yep, you obviously found an extra gear. But yeah, Taz takes the lead there. A significant lead as well at that. Dr. Quantum falls to second. Let's hope that's not the start of Dr. Quantum going backwards in the races. Has he peaked too early? Ikariam not looking good at the back at the moment. He did reattach himself, but at the moment, not looking great. But, like I say, there are... The thing is in this, if you set on fire, you're so far at the back, and because there's 4 getting knocked out, it would require like 3 or 4 others to get set on fire for you to get through. So setting on fire on this is really, really a disaster. You don't want that. Taz in the lead as we start lap 5, half race distance. Dr. Quantum in second, struggling to follow Taz's pace, who's just set a new lap record, I believe, because that was unbelievable, that lap. Ikariam, as we say, struggling at the back, also gets a symbol. Also gets a symbol. We don't know what it means. It's an unknown. I kind of like that we don't know what it means. I don't think I want to know, to be honest. It adds that mystique to the race, doesn't it? You know, you don't know. You're thinking, Jesus, what does that mean? To be honest, it looked like it sped him up there because he actually closed quite a bit on the final group there. Taz pulling away in the lead. That's the biggest lead we've had so far. And Dr. Quantum, as I said a lap ago, hoping he isn't going to struggle from now on. Looks like he is. He's down to 4th now. Looking like he's coming under pressure from Kelsey as well. Kelsey there gets very close to Dr. Quantum. Ikariam with the symbol at the back again. Just as he reattaches to the group, Ashley also struggling. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens there. Taz coming around the final corner. Lap 6 begins. We're over half race distance now. So Taz, Tyrion, people like that, they're in good places at the moment. But the fire always looms. Ikariam with the symbol again, 3 times. Still yet to see any fires in this race. Well over half race distance and no fires yet. This race was very cruel to Wham last month. He was well in the lead and it set on fire. So hopefully that's not an omen for Taz right now. I don't want to do a Corval and jinx you.
Okay, announcer jinx.
Yeah, if it happens now, I'm retiring, honestly. If it happens now, I'll just shut up for the last few races. You can all commentate on it yourselves. Tyrion trying his best to close down Taz, but it's not happening at the moment. Darjo right there as well. The whole host of people battling for second. This will be good news for Taz. He'll be looking in his mirrors now thinking, do you know what? You guys keep battling. But Tyrion's made a real good job there. A real good job. And he's half the gap in them few corners. Tyrion with some good pace. Also takes the preferred line on the final corner. This will give him a really good exit off the final corner. There we go. Taz comes to block. There we go. Taz comes to block, which allows Darjo to close up. Tyrion looking for the inside line, can't quite do it, falls back in line. Can he take the inside? Yes, he does. Tyrion manages to get there. Darjo right there. We've got a 3-way scrap for the lead suddenly. A lap ago, it looked like it was all over. At the back, it's still Ikariam, but look how close the back positions are. So Ikariam's also done a really good job to close up. The first 3, lads, I know it's the 3rd round and there's a couple of 100 million Iscont line here, but Jesus Christ, keep it friendly, lads. It's supposed to be a community biased corp, not this.
That's racing.
This is like Amelis's PvP corp, this. Here we go, Tyrion.
Clipped.
Tyrion, yeah, there you go. Yeah, send him that. That'd be brilliant. I love that. Taz in the lead, Darjo, Tyrion right there. Well, they're all getting toxic and look, arsehole. Look, just calm down, lads. It's supposed to be a friendly corp, this. Taz is having none of it. I've not heard a bad word said about Taz so far in this corp, and I've not heard him raise his voice once on Discord. But he's being very vocal on this circuit at the moment. He's barging people out of the way. Disgusting behaviour, Taz. Don't want to see it. Lap 8. Look how close the field is, though. No fires yet. Ikariam's right there still as well. He's still got a chance of getting through. Anyone could get knocked out in this, even the leaders. Darjo with a symbol of dread. Will it happen to anyone in this race? You don't want to happen if you're in the lead. If you're in the lead now, you'd be gutted. You'd be absolutely gutted because you're up front. You've got a chance of getting through. Darjo with a symbol again. Oh, I don't like this. And he is pulling it. Oh, and again! 3 in few corners. This is not looking good. Is he going to get the symbol? I don't know if it means if you contact someone, you get set on fire. I don't know. Don't know what it means. Tyrion goes through him somehow. Taz back in the lead again. No, he's not, because Tyrion's got an amazing run on the outside. That's unbelievable. We'll then switch to the outside for this corner, looking for the preferred line. The problem is, this
wide.
opens up the inside. It's absolutely insane. It's absolute chaos, this race. There's no separation whatsoever. Lord knows who's going to win it. Kelsey's come from about 7th on that lap to 3rd.
This is going to be a tight
He's
race.
right there. I did say this track gives good racing, but we've never had a race like this before. Ikariam at the back just cannot get involved no matter what he does. He cannot get involved in this lead group. Edmund also not looking good to get through, as is Ashley at the moment, but it could change. And as I say that, Taz sets on fire! I don't believe it. Taz is on fire. That's going to take... It's actually happened, hasn't it? That jinx has happened again. Taz sets on fire. Not looking good for him. Unless 3 other marbles set on fire in the very near future, he's not getting through. He's our first casualty of round 3 at this rate. Tyrion's launched into a lead that looks unassailable at this point. I did say a minute ago that Edmund was out, but he made up 3 positions in one corner, and he's currently looking to challenge for a position to get through. Gets blocked there by Ashley, though, who will not let him through. Tyrion has pulled a gap. Like I say, looks unassailable, that lead. I don't see anyone catching him on the last lap. He's made a real good fist of it. Unless he gets some bad exits. That wasn't perfect, to be fair. Ochero did make some time up. Dr. Quantum 3rd. As we go into the final lap, it's currently Tyrion, Ochero, Dr. Quantum, Darjo, and just about Kelsey, who would get through. But Ashley's looking to change that as we go into turn 1, and does, and takes 2 positions in one corner. Darjo goes from 4th to 6th, changing everything. Getting really serious now. Ochero struggling in 2nd. Ochero just made a big mistake and lost a lot of time there. Tyrion's gap has been halved. Ashley has gone from 6th to 2nd in 2 corners. Unbelievable. The back 2, Edmund and Ikariam look out of it along with Taz. Dr. Quantum currently in the danger zone also. Kelsey's right there, but it's so close. Dr. Quantum challenging him. Kelsey blocks him. Ashley's in the lead. Tyrion, who was leading, is now... How has that happened? This is insane. Ashley's in the lead. Are we going to get a photo finish? Because Tyrion was looking so strong for the win. It doesn't matter. Top 5 go through, remember. Dr. Quantum and Kelsey currently battling for that 5th position. Kelsey goes for the preferred line. This might give him a better exit on the final corner to try and take the position as we go across the line. We're going to slow-mo it. We're going to slow-mo it because I don't know what's going on. Look at this for 5th. It's so close. Tyrion's going to win. Ashley, Ochero, Darjo. Kelsey's just slipped through on Dr. Quantum. He's just slipped through. I think you're going to just nick it, Kelsey, unless Dr. Quantum's got some more pace there. That is so close. Look at that. Oh! Just gets through. Kelsey just sneaks through there. And Taz, unfortunately, the only marble to set on fire in that race, finishes last. What a race. What a race. Right.
With that 5/100ths of a second.
So yeah, so between Kelsey and Dr. Quantum there, well, yeah, 6.56 100 a second, ridiculous. And to be fair, Darjo was only 2/10 in front of Dr. Quantum, so he was close as well. So really crazy race, that one. Right, let's get these names sorted out. Tyrion, you were a round 3 winner. So you're setting yourself up for the finale there. That's good. Who got knocked out? It was Taz, unfortunately, got knocked out. Which is a shame for you, Taz. He did win 1 race this month, though, so not too bad.
Yeah, that's good.
And it's still a 50 million-ish bonus, for getting knocked out, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
And you win enough as it is, let's be honest. Ikariam also got knocked out. Edmund, unfortunately, gets knocked out, but will take a 50 million-ish bonus. Dr. Quantum on the line. 200ths of a second make the difference between getting through or getting a 50 million-ish knockout bonus. But you also won your round 1 race, so you've had a good month as well. Let's go back to the main menu and let us... Rigged. Dr. Quantum just rigged in there. Brilliant. Right. The last group, and then we're into the grand finale, where you're going to be racing. I'll give the full list of prizes as we crack on with finale in a bit. Some really, really good prizes. Let's start from the bottom on this. So Scythe, there we go. We also have Bistel, who won his round 2 race. Paraphile, he's also there. We've got Did Good When, who's doing good right now. He's in round 3. Matt Richards. We've got Phobos. Then we've got Olive, who's also made it through. Not won anything so far. Just like Dognut, both of them guys have not won anything so far, but they're here. They're ready to do well in the finale. And then Nerillion, who also one of our new members, managed to get through. There we go. We're going to go back to the same track again. The Sabre. Same again. 10 laps. 9 marbles. Only 5 of you going through. We're going to get straight on with it. There we go. Let's see. I mean, that last race was one of the best round 3s we've ever had. So let's see how this one goes, to be honest. Because if it's anything like that last one, that was a belting race. Early leader. It's hard to tell, but it looks like Did Good Wen's going to come out early on. Let's see if Wham's still angry. Yep, he's still absolutely seething. There's fire in his face, look. Actually, that might be Taz as well now, to be fair. After I jinxed him. Taz and Corvald and Wham, all in one, that marble. The 3 faces of the marble. Anyway, we'll get a couple of laps to settle down like we did early on. Did Good Wen looks like he's got the early advantage, but it's so hard to say at the moment because last race, Ashley nearly won it, and he was like 7th with 2 laps to go, which was unbelievable. So yeah, great race this for round 3, I think. It really gives us a good race. And hopefully we get I think we're going to have quite a few people on Discord who are in the finale at this rate. So that's going to be quite nice because we've got so many of you turned up this week, or this month even. A lot of you are going to be able to cheer your marble on in the grand finale. So I want to hear some come-ons and some, you know, get fucked and stuff like that. You know, if someone overtakes you. Yeah, all the toxicity. To be fair, Taz, with how much argy-bargy you were doing in that last race there, the fire symbol was sort of inevitable for you.
Yeah.
I've never seen so many arms out in it. It was disgusting. All that for a couple of ISK. So, lap 2, Nerillion. Nerulion. I will get used to... I'm shit with names, so I will get used to saying them. Did Good Wen's been here about a year, and I can still only just say his name, and same with all others. So, yeah, anyway. Nerillion in the lead early on. He'd like to stay there. Don't forget, 75 million ISK bonus if you win one of these races. If you get knocked out in the bottom 4, you still get 50. But the big prize, obviously, you want to get through to the grand finale. Grand finale, we're playing for a... What is it? It's a Paladin, isn't it? We're doing a Paladin tonight, so a lovely Marauder. In my opinion, the best-looking Marauder. I'm sure Tyrion will disagree with that, but... No, he's decided not to. Maybe he's starting to like Amar ships. Who knows?
Oh, that's fighting words.
I know. Just trying to, trying to bait him, get him to start raging on Discord. Early days. I'm not going to call it just yet, but there's a couple of you at the back that are looking a bit, padophile, things like that. Olive's there, Dognut, Scythe. But it's early days. Ashley came from 7th in that last race with 1 lap to go, and he got through safely. So, yeah, don't worry too much. And, like, Taz was in the lead early on, looking like he was actually starting to pull away, and he's still set on fire. So, yeah, early days. Let's just hope we have a good race. Bottom 2 are falling back a little bit, though. Scythe and Dognut, you don't want to become too detached, because he carried him in that last race. When he was at the back like that, he never quite got back involved. So you want to try and reattach yourself to the group in front if possible. I'm sure you will, though. It's early days. Did Good Wen starting to pull a little lead, though. He's had a good lap 3 there. He's got himself into the lead, and he's pulling away as we are almost at half race distance already. Let's see how this goes. Scythe and Dognut at the rear still. Olive's worked his way through the field as well. He was in the danger zone a second ago. He's still just about there, but he was really challenging for 3rd and 2nd then. He got a bit of a bad bounce for that last corner. Scythe and Dognut getting ever more detached at the rear of the field. Again, I know it's still early. It's only lap 4. You don't want to fall too far behind on this track. It feels like this track, if you're in a group like a gaggle, they seem to like bounce off each other and work together and create momentum. Whereas if you're on your own, you just don't have no pace. It's like you just go backwards. So Scythe and Dognut could do each other a favour at the moment and start bouncing off each other if they can. And I think they just did, to be fair, because they gained a hell of a lot through there. Did Good Wen still in the lead. Our new member, Nerulion, going with him, though. Very much so, going with him. Just happy there, sat in 2nd. Nerulion, you've only been here a few days. You can end up winning a really big prize tonight. If you get through that grand finale, you can end up winning something really nice. I don't know how new you are at game. I can't remember. But if you're very new to the game, this could be a big win for you tonight. Could help you out a lot. Bistel in 3rd. Looking quite safe as well. Phobos. Padophile, Matt Richards, Olive, they're all there. I did mention Olive moving through the field on the last lap. He's gone backwards a little bit here. Moved him back into the danger zone. Nerulion with some great pace. Not only going with Did Good Wen, but challenging. But that's going to hold them both up. Nerillion's move there just held them both up a little bit there. Cost them both a little bit of time. So I want to be careful with the moves like that. Did Good When goes back down the inside to try and re-establish the lead. Doesn't quite manage it. Nerillion holds the inside. Did Good's got good momentum. They clash again, though, costing them both lap time. Want to be careful, you two up front. You don't want to cost yourselves too much lap time. Bottom two is still Dognut and Scythe, but now Olive looks like he's struggling as Dognut closes right in on him and will get a good run off the final corner, but runs straight into the back of Olive, losing all the momentum he gained there, Dognut. Remember, bottom four go out. You need to be in the top five, which is currently Nerillion, Did Good, Bistel, Matt, and Phobos. Top four pretty secure and safe. Fifth place is anyone's guess over the next couple of laps. As Padophile now takes the position from Phobos, just as I say that, Scythe has now fallen right to the back as Olive moves to 7th and Dognut in 6th. The leader's going at it still.
Come on, little ball.
Olive getting in the spirit of the race there, trying to cheer his marble along. Did Good When and Nerillion battling out front. Weirdly enough, not costing themselves lap time doing this. So maybe the theory of bouncing off each other is correct because they're pulling away from 3rd, who is Matt Richards, Bistel 4th. And then look at this for the final position through. This is going to be horrendous on the last lap to decide who's going to get through. Dognut's currently right there. He's come from the back. He's now into 5th position.
Now. Do good now. Do good now.
Sounds like Did Good When's got a few fans out there tonight cheering him on, so he'll be happy to hear that. And he's currently feeding off that atmosphere as he takes the lead significantly with only... Oh! And as he says that, Kelsey, what have you done? As Matt Richards hits him, that's not going to help Matt Richards out either. That didn't do Matt any favours. This has changed the whole complexion of the race. But Did Good When had such a lead, he had such a lead that he's still got a chance. He's not out of it just yet. And because of the way he was set on fire, I think a few people hit him there and it slowed the pack down. Because the pack is actually still quite close despite that. There's still 3 laps to go. It's not over yet for Did Good When. Plus there could be more fires. Kelsey, I mean, if I'm supposed to be rigging these things and jinxing and stuff, Kelsey's just literally one corner after he shouted his name, he's set on fire. Kelsey, don't say anyone else's name unless it's Whams.
I don't know what I did.
What button did you press? Because you self-combusted Did Good When somehow. That leaves
I
Nerillion.
can't be trusted with this power.
You didn't say Bistel's name, did you? Because he's just got that symbol as well. Nerillion, don't even think about them, Kelsey. Don't think about the names, anything, because it's causing problems. It's really changed the race, though. It really looked like the top 4 were secure. The top 2 currently look safe, Nerillion and Matt. But look at this for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. They're all there. Scythe and Did Good When at the back still. They're going to need marbles to start setting on fire now if they want to get through. Scythe's still got a chance of closing. Bistel with the symbol of dread. He's currently in 3rd. He does not want to see that change to a flame symbol. Hasn't quite done yet. Paterfal storms through into 3rd, barging Bistel out the way, trying to get after the leaders. Nerillion's struggling a little bit up front, but he's still got a good lead, still looking safe as we come to start the penultimate lap. Bistel sets on fire. There it is. There's the noise we've been waiting for. Bistel sets on fire. That's going to help Did Good When and Scythe back through. Bistel looks now like he's lost far too much time. He was 3rd. He's now 9th. Looks like he's out of it unless we get a horrible run of fires up front. Matt Richards challenging for the lead. Nerillion looked like he was struggling on the last lap. Caught him right up. The pack behind also coming with him. We could have a 5-way scrap for the lead here, but you 5 are safe. That's all you need. You need to be 5th. Top 5 get through. If you guys all work together, you can see yourself safely into the final round. Phobos, Scythe, Did Good When, and Bistel would all be eliminated currently. I can't see Bistel getting back into it, or Did Good, or Scythe. They look too far behind. I think the only person that can change this is Phobos. He's still just about close enough to the pack to be able to get back onto it and make a difference. The rest of you guys are relying on some pure luck now, I'd say. Nerillion retakes the lead. He's having a good round. He's showing his strength right at the last second. Padophile goes to the inside, trying to make a difference on Matt. Barges through out the way, gets through. Can he take the position? Dognut capitalises on all of that argy-bargy in the final corner. Goes from 4th to 2nd in one corner there. Phobos is not closing on the group in front. The top 5 are safe on the final lap. As long as you don't set on fire, guys, in that top 5, any of you, you're all going through. You're all going through because the gap is too big to Phobos. He cannot close that gap, I don't believe. God, they're getting rough. Look at them. Calm down, lads. You're all through. Did you see that? It was disgusting. I'm sure Olive had 3 fists out then. Oh yeah, and for that he's gone to 5th, but it's fine. They're all through. They're all through. Just be careful. Don't argy-bargy too much. You don't want to set yourselves on fire. Scythe sets on fire at the rear. It doesn't really mean anything, though. He was already looking like he was going out. So that's not going to change who gets through and who doesn't. Phobos has had a good effort on this last lap to try and close up, but it's too little too late. This is going to be your top 5 unless someone sets on fire in this final corner. We're going to have to, though, I think we're going to have to go slow motion here because this could be really close at the line. Patafal's currently got this. I don't know if they're going to close up in time. And they're really on there. I mean, it's only for the win. It's only for the. It doesn't matter if you get through or not. But your top 5 are safe. Yeah, it's going to be Patafal who takes it. Look how close that is, though. Top 3, almost a photo finish. Dognut 4th, Matt Richards 5th. That's your top 5 going through. Phobos comes through. Valiant effort there in the last few laps to try and close that gap. Did good when. Casualty early on. Bistel also at the back. Scythe also there. There your knockouts. Let's get these results registered and let's get on with the grand finale.
I'm sorry.
And if you did get knocked out in that, it's probably been Kelsey's fault. So just blame him.
No boosts for you next Saturday.
In fact, because of what he did, because of what Kelsey did, he can pay the knockout bonuses tonight because it was his fault. So there we go. That's an executive decision just been made there. Patafal was your round 3 winner. We need to find the round 3 knockouts now. Which was Scythe, unfortunately there, Scythe. Again, you all get 50 million this, though. If you got knocked out now in this race, 50 million this coming your way. When I eventually cough up. Did good when. Probably about 3 months before I pay out. Phobos. There we go. You're also going out. Round 3 knockout. And we now go back. The last race, the grand finale. The top 10. I'm going to delete all names because I'm just going to do them in order of what I found. The top 10. So, first person to go into the top 10 shootout is going to be Patafal, as he won his round 3 race. If you're a race 3 winner, you've put yourself in a good position there. You're getting the momentum at the right time. Olive also in there, as is Dognut. Both not won anything so far tonight, not one race, but they've managed to scrape through every race, and they're in the finale. Nerilion also is there. Then we have Kelsey, who somehow managed to get to the final, which I'm sure will make Wham's salt even saltier. Darjo also there. Who else we got? We've got Ashley Mikhailov. We have Ochero, who's also managed to get through. And then, of course, Tyrion, who won. That's pretty incredible, actually. The people at both ends of the groups I've got both won the round 3 races. There we go. That's your final top 10. Patafal, Matt Richards, Olive Tenchi, Dognut, Nerilion, Kelsey, Darjo, Ashley Mikhailov, Ochero, and Tyrion Forge. Right, here we go. Right. Are we doing the usual?
Yes.
The usual, wherever it is. Where is
I
it?
can't fathom anything else at this point.
Totally tubular. Let's go. Right, we've got 10
Just
bots.
a quick confirmation. This is the top 10 shootout part, right?
It is. It's the grand finale, top 10 shootout. So I'm going to go through prizes now.
I know what I'm aiming at.
I know what you're. That's why I put it on there, and I'll read out the prize in a second, and I'll mention which one it is as we do it. So first prize in this one: if you win this race, you will win a Paladin, a lovely Marauder worth about what 1.4 bill, something like that. If you finish second, you will get 200 Plex, which again is a nice amount. If you finish third, you'll get a Genius plus 12 booster, and if Tyrion finishes fourth, he'll get a Cenotaph. Which he's been after for so long, so it'd be nice to see him win that, to be fair. It's almost set in stone that you're going to win that because you've managed to get through all these heats. So, fifth prize is a high-grade Nirvana Epsilon. Sixth prize is an officer module. It's the Unit F modified and omnidirectional tracking enhancer. Seventh prize is a Giston B-type multi-spectrum shield hardener. Eighth place is a Sleipnir. Ninth is a extended capsular day cerebral accelerator. I'll have to check price on that one because they might have come down since the event started. But if you'll get something else if not. And then for 10th you get a Giston B-type 50 meganewton micro warp drive. Let me just see actually. That is currently worth 150 million ISK, so that for the Giston B-type. The extended capsular is 218, so it still has held its value. We're going to do 12 laps on this one. It's going to be a longish race, as is the grand finale. Totally Tubular has often given us some amazing races, so let's hope this is tonight. Good luck, everyone. If you're in the grand finale, well done. You're guaranteed at least 150 million ISK now. Let's just see who's on Discord with us before we get this going. Yep, we've still got 18 with us. So nice to see you all on here now. Try not to jinx me now. I'll try my best, dude. Although you're in the lead early on, so if anyone's going to get jinxed, it's you now because I've said that. But it doesn't
Come
matter.
on, little ball.
Even if you finish last in this though, dude, you're still getting 150 million ISK. So it doesn't matter what happens in this one, you're guaranteed a good prize. Obviously, naturally, everyone wants to win the first prize or the top 3 at least, maybe the top 4 if you're Tyrion. So Tyrion's been on about that ship, the Cenotaph. He's been going on about that for about 6 months now.
I've been going on about it since before it came out. Are you kidding?
Exactly. So if Tyrion wins that, I feel like it's just desserts. You know, we're doing him a service there. So it's not rigged at all. But if he does get that for 4th, then you can all shout rigged. It's fine, and we'll disqualify him for cheating. Padophile storming into lead. Now this track's a weird track. So unlike the last track, you'll see gaps appear in this field. This will get quite spread out over a few laps, but it doesn't necessarily mean it will end that way. Because Patterfowl's in the lead right now, and he could lead by the whole half a track, 3/4 of the track. But the way the momentum works on this track, it's almost like imagine air blowing through these tunnels. It feels like people get like air boosts as they go through certain corners or something. As I say that, look, there we go. Look at that, how quick it changed. So, and Olive's now got a head of steam on him as he moves into lap 2. Well into lap 2. Look at the speed he's going at. But then someone else in the midfield will pick that up. You can see Ashley there has got a big head of steam on him now. He's going to charge through. It took like 4 or 5 positions in one corner. So if you're at the back now, as Tyrion is, it might not be like that in a lap's time. So we really do have to wait until the last few laps here to see what's going to happen. But there usually is quite a bit of field spread in these races. We have had monthly giveaways decided literally on this line, on the final lap. So it can be cracking races around here. Hopefully we get one tonight. We've had a lot of good races tonight, to be fair. I've enjoyed the whole lot of them, really. Matt Richards in the lead, starting lap 3. Some of you are regulars to these monthly giveaways. Obviously, some of you have been here over a year now. Some of you have been here a year, 4 months, year and 5 months. You've been in a lot of these monthly giveaways. You probably won some good prizes. I like to think everyone who's been here a while now has won something decent in our giveaways and stuff. Olive might not be on that list because he usually does terribly in these. But tonight, he's in the lead. Tonight's your night, Olive. There we go, look. His Storm's in front. He'll be on fire in a minute.
I have won quite a nice prize before.
What did you win? Do you remember?
3 months Omega.
Oh, there you go then.
definitely the best.
When did you win that?
No. It was the 1 year giveaway.
Ah, the year anniversary we did. Okay. Bloody hell, it's crazy to think the 2-year one's coming up pretty soon. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Like, unbelievable to think we've been nearly up for 2 years. So if anyone doesn't know, we only started recruiting September 2023. That was when our corp officially started. It says we've been on game for about 9 years as a corp. Technically, it's September 2023 is when we first started recruiting. The 1st of September we opened. Corval was the first person to apply to the corp, so he's like our longest serving member since we started recruiting. Olive and a few others have been here now over a year and 2 months or whatever, and they followed along afterwards. So yeah, they'll be on their like 2nd anniversary soon, which is pretty crazy. In fact, Corval, you'll be about like nearly halfway towards the 2-year thing then coming up.
Yeah, I think what was it, September or something?
Yeah, so September 4th, I think you applied on, if I remember correctly. I think it's 4 days after we opened. So you'll be coming up like you're like a year and 6 months, and it's crazy. It's crazy how fast time's going. It really is.
Really is, yeah.
And it's nice to see. I'll be honest. This last week or so, I've really enjoyed logging on again. There were a few times last month where I logged on and there was like 3 people online, and it just seemed really dead. The corp, no one was interested. The game in general wasn't. But at the moment, like there's so many of us on Discord tonight, which is great. And it's just really nice. The game feels like it's going okay again at the moment. Like it's been a pleasure to log on again recently. The recruitment's picked up. We've had some new members come through, and now we've got a monthly giveaway.
Okay, we can't have that. Everybody log off.
Did someone say? I was gonna say, did someone say something? Then as I were getting all the praise, and then someone like tried to interject with something disgusting.
No.
There we go. Right, top 3. We'll start focusing on race. We're getting towards half race distance now. Olive's now going to start cheering as well. We're getting towards half race distance. So you don't want to go too early in this race, but the top 3, I mean, Olive's going backwards a little bit now. But he could regain. He could regain momentum. At the back, Achero's set on fire. Achero has set on fire. So Achero, even though, like, to be fair, Tyrion, you were so far behind Tyrion. You're going to have to get a move on here if you want that 4th place, sir. Because you're falling back at the moment. Achero's set on fire. He's now last, but he still gets 150 million his prize. Even if he finishes last, it's still a good prize. Leaders, though, let's keep an eye on them. Matt Richards, Padophile, pulling away significantly on this lap from Olive, who looks like he's struggling a little bit in 3rd. So hopefully not seeing him go backwards from here. He was our early leader. Looking quite comfortably was as well. Could come back though. He could come back. We're at half race distance already. 5 minutes in. Usually about 11-minute race we do on this one. We have done longer, to be fair. We did a 15-minute one. We are actually thinking this year of doing like an endurance event. Like, I'm thinking of hosting like an endurance event thing like these.
Like Le Mans.
Yeah, like a Le Mans style, you know,
24 hours.
something like that. Oh, I don't know about that. Well, maybe I could. I just leave it going and go to bed and then wake up. I just leave.
Yeah.
I'll leave the camera. My God, you could actually do it. I could just leave the camera like here, like that, and then just go,
stream it
and then
for
just stream
24
it,
hours.
and then just people can watch it. And I can just like go to bed. You know, like we'll see. We'll see what we do. We'll see what we do. Anyway, I'm going to get back involved with this because I've detached myself there from the camera. Padophile with a significant lead over Matt Richards in second. Pulling away. Did Padophile win his round 3 race? I think he did, didn't he? Let's have a look. Just checking the results out. Bear with me. Padophile, where are you on my list? Why can you never find someone when you want to find them? It doesn't even matter really, but I really want to know now. What? He's not even on my list. What the fuck? Oh, he's there. Yeah, he did. He won his round 3 race. I was right. So Padophile saved all his energy for round 3 and the grand finale. He won nothing before that, and now he's in the lead. But this is the danger. Is he going to go too early? If you go too early and you wear your tyres out, you use your energy too much, you go backwards at the end. And look at Olive. He took a step back earlier on. It looked like he was going backwards. He's started to regain some momentum now. Nerillion in 4th. We've got Ashley 5th. We've got Kelsey, Dognut, Darjo. Ochero has managed to repass Tyrion despite setting on fire. Darjo now sets on fire in 8th position. He's going to the back of the field right now. Dognut also gets the symbol after making the noise. And Tyrion, I'm afraid to say you've got no pace in this at all because despite 2 marbles setting on fire, you're still only 9th. So that's not looking good. Padophile in the lead. It's an extended lead, but is he going too early? Or does he know what he's doing? Does he know something we don't? We'll find out. Lap 8 begins. There are 4 to go. 5 to go even. Matt Richards second. Olive regaining his pace in 3rd. Can they close? Olive, though, as I say that, sets on fire. A whole host of fires. We've got Olive. We've got Matt Richards on fire.
Yeah.
This helps Padophile to double off from Dognut then. This helps Padophile out massively. Them fires, look at that. It's changed the race completely. Nerillion, who was like 6th at best, is now 2nd. That's crazy. Ashley 3rd, Kelsey in 4th, making his way through the field. Tyrion, despite all the fires, he's still only 9th. So Tyrion not looking good to move through the field at all. Who is looking good is Padophile, because that fire for Olive and Matt on the same lap, on the same corner, has really helped Patophile's lead out. But Nerillion, our new member, he's starting to close the gap. He's got some good pace. Any problems for Padophile here could change it. At the moment, we haven't got a close finish. This really isn't a close finish at all. This is the most spread out race I've ever seen. But yeah, it can change. It can all change. We saw 2 members set on fire through these first few corners. Padophile safely through with 4 laps to go. Nerillion comes through, 2nd position. Currently looking good for 200 plex. Takes 2nd place. Ashley into 3rd, looking good for the plus 12 booster, possibly. Matt Richards recovering in 4th from his fire on the previous lap. He wants a piece of the podium. He's like, I should be on there. Olive also with some good pace there, coming back. So Olive and Matt, the 2 flame victims, the Nicky Lauders, they're both coming back through the field. Olive takes now into 4th position, chasing after the podium once again. Olive will be fuming at this. He looks like he had amazing pace in this race that he'd saved for the last few laps. The fire didn't help him. Patophile's lead is absolutely incredible. Patophile looks like he's on a different track somewhere. Like I don't know what he's doing, but he's so far in front. Nerillion doing his best to try and catch him, but it's not working. Whole host of marbles battling for 3rd. That's Matt, Ashley and Olive. Kelsey there joining the fight also. Dognut just in the background. Who we got at the back? It's Ochero, Tyrion. Darjo well out of it at the back. But Darjo, you're still going to get a good prize, sir, so don't worry too much. You're still getting 150 millis approximate prize, even if you finish there. Padophile is nearly half a lap in front of the rest of the field. Absolutely unbelievable at the moment. Unless something happens to Padophile, he's got this in the bag. Nerillion struggling in 2nd a little bit. Lost a lot of pace there in that last lap. That's allowing Olive and Matt to catch up. Also, Kelsey coming with him. Ashley's getting a bit detached at the back of there, looking like he hasn't got the pace to go with him. Nerillion there, 2nd position, way behind Padophile. Unless something happens to Padophile, he's got this in the absolute bag. He's got a cake. He could stop and read the newspaper on the next lap and he'll still win. He could go for a shit. and still win. Nerillion, second position. Coming under pressure now. Olive moving up into third. He's also closing on second. Olive, again, looking like he's got great pace. Where's Padophile? He's there. Not quite so strong lap for Padophile, actually, slowing down a bit, but the gap's so big behind that I think he's just going to walk it home now, to be honest. He's put it on boost 10. He's just bringing it home now. Nerillion, second position, looking like he was struggling a minute ago. He was falling off the pace massively. Olive right there now with him. Kelsey now moves into fourth position. Matt Richards going backwards, looking like he was going to challenge early on, falling backwards. Dognut, Achero, Tyrion round out the top 9, and Darjo at the back there looking like he's not going to make much of an impact. Padophile's gone still. A lap and a half to go. Got this one absolutely sewn up unless something happens to him on this last lap. The big battle is going to be for second by the looks of it. It's going to be between Nerillion and Olive. There's also a battle for 6th, or 5th and 6th. Achero gets the symbol again. He's already had a fire this race, so he wouldn't like to see that again. That would be unlucky. Let's get back to the leaders, see what's happening. Olive maybe saving it till the last lap. Let's see. Looks like he closed up to Nerillion, but now Nerillion's stabilised. And if... Oh, Achero's on fire again. There we go at the back. That's terrible for Achero. 2 fires in one race. And he still might beat Darjo. He's still going to get going again in front of Darjo. That's crazy. Padophile is struggling for pace on this last few laps, but he built up such a margin. He starts the final lap. Is he going to take the Paladin? Will Padophile take the Paladin? All he needs is a steady final lap and he's won the Paladin. Nerillion stabilised in second. Olive looks like he can't do anything about Nerillion here. It's a good job there isn't many laps to go because Nerillion is really eating into Padophile's lead. But it was just so vast that no one's going to catch him. Kelsey throwing in a late race charge, as is Matt Richards, to try and get back to the podium positions. Has Olive got anything left on this last lap to try and challenge for second position? The battle for the lead is never going to happen. There's too far in front. They are closing on Padophile, but there's just not enough time left. Padophile did such a good job in the middle of the race. Matt Richards takes 4th position from Kelsey there with some late race pace. Can he challenge for the podiums? Don't think he's got the pace. But Olive there using some pace on the last lap to try and get up to second position. Here we go. We're going to have a battle for second at least across the line. Padophile really struggling to bring it home here. One more lap and we might have had a battle for the win. Olive looking to the outside. Switches back to the outside. Inside, outside. He's taken second position. A late race charge there from Olive. With one more lap. Might have even won it at this rate. Without the fire, Olive, I think you'd have been in real good shape in this race. Padophile takes it. Padophile takes the Paladin. Well done there, sir. Olive comes across the line to take second. Nerillion in third. Who's going to be 4th? It's going to be close. It's going to be Matt Richards, Ashley, Kelsey falls to 6th on the last lap. We've got Dognut coming through in a steady 7th. Tyrion never, unfortunately, in that race to take 8th. And Darjo, somehow, on this last few laps, has moved up to take Achero, who unfortunately did set on fire again. Here we go, across the line. Darjo's going to take it, 9th place. And then 10th, Achero. That is your top 10 results.
Oh.
Well done, everyone. If you got through, well done. I'm just going to print screen that so I've got the results. There we go. That's your top 10. So Padophile, congratulations. He takes the Paladin this month. Obviously, next month, when will that be actually? Let's have a look. So the next monthly giveaway, wow. So it's literally exactly 4 weeks today. June the 1st will be Sunday because we do it on the first Sunday of every month. So June the 1st will be exactly the first monthly giveaway. So yeah, 4 weeks today. So that'll be our next monthly giveaway. Well, we'll give away something big again and the same list of sort of prizes, the same heats and things like that we do. It's always good fun. Thank you to everyone for turning up. Anyone got else to want to say before we go?
Rigged.
Apart from rigged. Some girls' mothers are bigger than me. That'll be a copyright strike. That's that video, not on YouTube. But yeah, thanks to everyone for turning up. Hope you all enjoyed it. Enjoy your prizes when you get them. I usually contract these out in about a week's time. So I give everyone a bit of a chance to be live to watch it. So yeah, well done everyone. We will catch you. We'll have a soundboard spam. Let's have a soundboard. I'll do a bit. There we go. Bit of a soundboard spam. There we go. We will catch you next week. Catch you then.